Hello, today we're starting a new series where we're looking at free instruments in Kontakt. So completely different from Sample of the Week where those are free stuff, like everything is free. This time we're looking at free stuff that you can load in Kontakt. Now Kontakt is a sampling piece of software you can pick up from native instruments. It's not cheap if you pay full price. It's £269 currently. Now if you've got an older version you can upgrade for £89, or if you already own a product that works within the Kontakt player, which is the free version of this, you can upgrade for, I think as little, when I did, it was £100. So it's a great deal in all honesty. And there's other deals as well. Do your research, never pay full price for anything unless you have to. Now, what's so great about Kontakt? For a start, it is the industry standard sampler. And I know a lot of companies are moving away from it and trying to do their own thing. Orchestral Tools have Sign Player, Spitfire Audio been doing their own plugin, but there's nothing quite like Kontakt. It's been here for decades. And because of that, there is so much stuff that's free that you can use with it. So today, what are we looking at to start off this series? We're actually looking at 3 different instruments by this lovely company called Fluffy Audio. If we click on freebies, you can actually see the full range of stuff there. There's a fair few things, and you'll find this with most companies that do freebies. It's always in the Kontakt full player. Now we're going to specifically looking at these weird and wonderful ones, the Rarites, I think is how they pronounced it there, and we're looking at all 3 of them. Actually, we're going to go quickly through them, and you'll actually quickly see the quality that Kontakt brings and the quality of these samples, especially for something free. So we're looking at this Bamboo Xaxophone, lovely little bit of history here. As always, links down in the description if you want to download these yourself. As it says here, full version of native instruments, Kontakt required 5.8 or above. I know 7 is out. I'm still using 6 in all honesty. Then we're looking at the Khim, I'm butchering names, another nice little string instrument, beautiful little library. And finally, our third, or actually that is the third, the second, the Koto, which is another fascinating little instrument here. So let's move into Kontakt and start going through these instruments. Please let me know in the comments which is your favorite. Let's actually start. We can see here we actually have a number of different microphones. We have 3 different microphones, a spot, a close, a far. We have a nice reverb built in. I love the built-in Kontakt reverbs. We have legato, polylegato, sustains, and staccatos. All key switches down below on the red. Really nice to see different mic positions. Let's just out of the box, have a little play, see what we get out of this. So already off the bat, you can hear those gorgeous legatos, and that's one thing Kontakt does amazingly. And just a gorgeous sample as well. A little bit of hiss and noise on it, but I cannot complain. We can actually control the velocity sensitivity here as well, which is this velocity control bit over here. And you could see I was also using the mod wheel as well to control little bits. I'm going to click on polylegato now, the second key switch, and see how this sounds. You definitely get some interesting sounds from that. I might make this just a little less sensitive because I'm feeling a little bit too much on the velocity side there. I love the fades as well on that. Absolutely gorgeous. We should probably listen to the actual raw sound as well, but I think we will leave that for a little bit later when we do the staccatos, because I feel those best represent or at least show you the microphones and the raw sound. So sustains without the legato stuff. So beautiful. And what I like as well, I'm going to just keep my fingers on those notes and you'll hear they just fade away there. There's no sudden cut off, no just, oh, sample's gone. They have this beautiful little fade there into non-existence. So as I was playing those chords, everything just kind of ebbed and flowed really nicely. Finally, we have our sustains. Lovely, gorgeous. What more could you want? Let's rip the reverb off. This is just the mic positions. Really nice, intimate, close sound, actually. Let's just go for our spot. Maybe add a bit more velocity control. Don't think there's any round robins. Let's go for our close. I'm not noticing much difference. Although saying that, I just turned the microphones off. Ah, there we go. So this is the close. Interesting. The controls don't seem to be working, but that happens. All right, let's do far now. Not noticing much difference between the mic positions. Would be nice to see a bit more variety, but we have this close, intimate sound and a beautiful reverb, which we can actually change from off, mid, theatre, large chamber, and mix it in quite nicely. So even though we have this intimate close sound, we can bring it further away. What's nice, I always say this in my videos, the closer the intimate the raw sound is, the better, because once it's far away, you can never bring it back with a recording. So starting off with an intimate close recording, we can easily bring a reverb in to add some distance to it. Overall, I highly rate this, the legato especially. Like, that's so clean, so beautiful. I love it. I could spend all day playing this one, but we've got to sadly move on. I believe it is the Koto next. Let's load that in. There we have it. Again, we have 3 different mic positions. Looks like a left and right, and then a close mic with a reverb, velocity control. These are all consistent in their UI. Very simple. We have a vibrato as well. Pluck plus switch, pluck plus vibrato, multo vibrato, simple pluck tremolo, wide variety of articulations. Let's play this out of the box. I'm not the biggest fan of the reverb on this one, actually. I want to bring it back just a little bit. So we have a little tone. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a quick listen to these mic positions, actually. That's the close. Rip the reverb off. Beautiful job of capturing that, and a lovely release on that as well. Mic left. Which, yeah, kind of makes sense. It's all the way to the left, and I bet this is all the way to the right. Yeah, so a nice mix of that, and you'll have this beauty. That's actually a really nice little panning, and you get some little artifacts in there, which I really like, actually, with those recordings. Let's just bring that back to something like that, I would suggest, and use the multo vibrato version. What would work really nicely with this is when you're composing using the pluck and then switching every so often to the key with the key switches to this molto vibrato to add just a bit of variation, which is beautiful. I'm loving this library. In all honesty, I can't believe these are all free. Oh, and then here's our little variation. So you have the pluck, and then when you push a little bit harder, you have that vibrato. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Swish, pluck plus swish. So the release, you have this bit of a swish. Very interesting effect. I'm definitely actually looking forward to doing a little piece with this because you could really work with these key switches and different sounds and create quite an intimate and beautiful melody, I feel, with this. It's just the swishes. They definitely have their place. And tremolo. Of course, use your mod wheel to bring it in and out. Wow. Nice little Japanese instrument there. And it's nice to have some ethnic instruments. I feel we focus too much on Western music in sampling. It's nice to see some interesting rarites, as the fluffy audio call it. That has been this one. Let's mix in a little bit of reverb. What do we have? Cathedral, big hall, plate, short. I feel this one will work nicely. And my favorite's definitely the pluck vibrato. See, how natural is that reverb? It sounds like it's recorded in that space. But this is the raw sound. That's the beauty and why I love Kontakt so much, is these built-in reverbs are just so good. You can't knock them. All right, final instrument we're going to look at, the Khim. I think that's how it's pronounced. There's two ones. There's one with a cutoff filter as well with the mod wheel. But this is the main one. And again, we have some different articulations, everything from rolls, hits, tremolos, stomps, and sustains. And we have 3 mic positions. They've concluded the release volume, which is nice, a reverb and velocity control. I wonder what these yellows are. I don't know. Let's just jump in and play this. Again, another beautiful instrument. I like the percussive, that little harshness you get with that sound. Absolutely gorgeous. Rip the reverb off. This is the nice, it's quite trebly. I like that though. Spot mic. Ooh, you get a bit of a plucky, bassy bit there. I like that. Close. Definitely a different timbre there, a lot less harsher. The spot's quite harsh. The close definitely takes that harshness away, and the far one, you just have a little bit of distance. I really like mic positions on this one. Let's just do something like that, actually. I really like the close. We've got no reverb on this. Let's look at the stops. So just a shorter sound. Tremolos. Ooh. You really have that scratchy bit there at the top. I really like that. Don't like that. Rolls. Ooh, nice and scratchy. And then hits, so these just hitting the instrument. Creative and different. For something free, it's surprising how much you get. With every instrument, you get 3 mic positions. You get a range of articulations from shorts to longs, tremolos, stops, velocity control. You have all the inbuilt reverbs that come with Kontakt as well. They're at your disposal to turn on and off. You have an intimate sound with all of these. I can't think of 3 better instruments to start off this series of free Kontakt instruments than these. They're so well made. Hats off to Fluffy Audio for especially giving these out for free. Check them out. Great little company. I will leave links in the description for all these instruments so you can go download them and play them yourself. I cannot recommend them enough. Great little company. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.